Jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Batting sixth, the catcher,
at the
number
plate,
28.
Buster Posey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Ichiro now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-0.
The 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and 1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Brandon
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he's off to a really hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 average. That's in there, base hit, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. The tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Career numbers against Chen, 1 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Alex Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Ibar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Number 21 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Wei-Yin Chen. 9-1-2 due up.
Wei-Yin Chen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder Manuel.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jose Perella will be next. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Perella. Career numbers against Chen, 6 for 11. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Softly hit out toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number 4.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Popped high in the air. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
J.D.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
The pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Myers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot is under this one, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ichiro. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. There is Buster Posey. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Catcher number 28. Buster Posey.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ichiro Suzuki reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Perella comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Look out, 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check. Here's Eric Ibar now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding in, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Robbie Erlin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Weigh in Chen.
And this one will be foul back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Billy Burns comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Panik. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder Manuel.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pirela 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Pitch popped up, calling for it. Belt. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 4.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And there's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Myers is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Here's Buster Posey now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a looper to left. In comes Dickerson, and a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. In to score, the runner from second. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound.
Padres, number 34.
Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Marwin Gonzalez.
To short, hit hard. Ibar fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Will Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Smith.
Solarte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. His career line against Will Smith. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Eric Ibar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ibar waits on the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in, number 21. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Corey Spangenberg will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Number 60 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 60.
Billy Burns is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And a fastball just a bit high. Pitch on the way. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Now to the plate, Joe Panic, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Three and one. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Renfroe looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Here's Buster Posey now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 out with the man at first. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Jose Pirela is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Will Myers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays down in order. They're down here 5-1. Travis Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ichiro Suzuki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hit back toward the mound. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Smith.
Hunter Pence will get a chance to swing the.
Francisco, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. So the decision to run that time pays off as now following the strikeout, 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Billy Burns. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's Joe Panik, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Panik.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
The 1-2 pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A swing and a miss for out number 2 and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out, bases loaded. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave them loaded. They're up 5-1. Hunter Strickland will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Renfroe is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Foul back. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So stepping in, Alex Dickerson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Wei-Yin Chen earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our